G'day ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the shop. So I wanted to get a quick video out before Christmas, and then I'm going to take 2 weeks off and get back to it in the new year. So today I'd like to have a crack at using the vacuum plate that my good buddy Warren sent me. But instead of doing aluminium, I want to see if it's strong enough to hold down steel plate. I've got a job coming up, and I've been thinking about using the vacuum plate to hold it down and see if I can face it and then come around the outside and just see how it works. So that's what I've got planned for you today, so stick around and hopefully you'll find it interesting. Before we do that, I've just got some stuff I'd like to show you very briefly, very quickly, and to my subscribers and fellow YouTube machinists. The first letter comes all the way from Canada, and it's from Chris. And Chris is from Just One Guy Metalworks. Now, go and check Chris out. I really enjoy his content, and Chris wrote me a really lovely letter here. He goes, greetings from the Great White North. How's it going, Aaron? It's taken me a while to get these stickers out to you. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's procrastination. Well, mate, that makes two of us, buddy. Let me tell you. Chris, well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'll put your sticker up on the board, Chris. Thank you. And go and check Chris's channel out. I enjoy his content, and I'm sure you will too. So go and check that out. I've got a lovely Christmas card from my good buddy Tom Knopp over at Hilltop Machine Works, and thank you so much, Tom. It's a really, how do you say, I said it to Kimber the other day. I said, you can always judge the character of a person by the way they treat their animals. And I know Kimber's a mad dog lover. I'm a keen dog lover, and I know Tom is a keen dog lover as well. So he's got their happy Paulings and a nice old truck and a dog running alongside the truck. Aaron, you've been a great friend, and I'm so glad we met. I wish I lived closer so we could hang out. That makes two of us, Tom. I'd love to catch up with you, mate, and cook some snags on the barbie and that sort of stuff. Would be awesome. Keep making those chips. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate that, buddy, very much. Now, I mentioned Kimber a minute ago. Now, Kimber sent me another batch of stickers. I've been waiting, I was waiting for ages for Kimber's stickers to come, and they never showed up. So I reached out to him, and he sent me another batch. So anyway, he sent this letter over, and I'll read that out for you now. And dear Aaron, I appreciate the time and energy you put into producing your YouTube videos. I enjoy and benefit from them as well. It is also a kick to know somebody from down under. To learn a little bit about your culture, I love the accent. Well, just quickly, Kimber, you may not have known this, but when the USA kicked the British out, okay, the Poms settled over here and they brought the convicts over here. So Australia originally started as a convict territory where the Pommies, we call them the English, the Poms would drop off the criminals. And if you go back in history, a lot of Aussies are either free settlers or they're emancipated criminals or convicts which have been set free. All right, mate, I believe the Powders were actually free settlers, but I'm not too sure about that. He's written there, I love the accent. I don't think I've heard any women speaking with the Aussie lilt. I imagine I'd find that intriguing as well. I love the accents of American women, South Virginia, Tennessee, Carolinas, etc. Anyway, I sent a couple of extra stickers. Do with them as you will. In the pursuit of machining, Kimber. Thank you, Kimber, much appreciated. Now, Kimber, here's my daughter's fiance, Natasha, or Tash, and she's going to say a quick hello to you, bud, so you can hear that accent, all right? Here she comes down.
Hey, Kimber, this is what an Australian woman sounds like. Mossy, you talk to? Good boy.
All right, big wave here. All right, cool. All right, Kimber, I hope you got turned on by that sexy Australian voice, mate. Anyway, I've got a few of your stickers now, Kimber, so what I'll do, when I send some out, I'll include one of those to some other people and hopefully cross-pollinate stickers, your stickers and my stickers, yeah? Alrighty, next gift comes all the way from my good buddy, Robert Brown. Now, just briefly, Robert's a former politician. He should have been Prime Minister of Australia. I love the bloke, common sense, been in politics a long time, but he's also got a trade background. He's a fitter and machinist, or a tool and die maker, I think. Robert sent me out some lovely gifts, mate. Thank you so much. This has really made my day because I don't have any bloody thread gauges in Imperial or, UNF, UNC, Whitworth, that's all I've got's metric, So thank you. They will come in very bloody handy. And especially the little Bordeaux tap wrench, mate, the little handheld T-wrench. Mate, awesome. Thank you so much for that care package. That totally blew me away, mate. It just turned up at the doorstep and I couldn't believe it. No, I really appreciate it. Thank you, Robert. You're very kind, mate. Thank you. Okay, last but not least is one I'm saving to the end. And guys, I'm blown away by the generosity. This is all the way from Canada and it's D.Gray. So Doug runs a business and it's called D.Gray Drafting and Design. And he specialises in kits for the home machinist. Now, I think these kits are brilliant. This is not a paid placement ad or anything like this, guys. I'm going to make every one of these projects next year. So this will be some future content. So Doug has given me and sent all the way from Canada the actual steel and material. And I nearly fell over, Doug. I feel so embarrassed, mate, because it cost you $120 to send that stuff here. And I'm overwhelmed by your generosity. So thank you very much. And I hope I do your little projects here some justice and, you know, get them some exposure for you, because I think they're great little projects for the home machinists, and especially people who are starting out and they don't have any projects, you know, ready to go, and they don't have any plans or they've got no drawing experience. You can reach out to Doug and pick any one of his designs. Doug will offer you to either buy the plans or to buy the plans and the kit, and they're quite well priced. I believe anyway. I think they're well priced. Like I said, Doug's not paying me. He didn't ask me to do a video. It turned up here and I'm blown away, but I will be doing videos on these. So the first one is a 4-piece indexing plate set. So that'll be some little work there. I'll have a look at the work task or job instruction or work task instruction, we call them over here, and have a look at it and those plans there. The next one is the Toolmakers Kit, and very detailed plans, very thorough, all in colour. Okay, well the front page is in colour, second page, so that's very good. You're gonna make me work for my money here, Doug, I tell you, mate, because I'm a metric boy, so I'm gonna have to be converting a lot of stuff over. I do apologise. So, to give you an idea, you guys watching the video, Australia went to decimal currency, so we got rid of the British pounds, sterling, pennies and pences. I believe it was 1966, and then we got metrification started early 70s, and I think it was about 73 is when metrification came, and I believe I was in grade 1, and we were doing inches, and all of a sudden we'd switched over to metric, and I'd never looked at it again. Even as a tradesman, I was always cheated and converted. Okay, so last but not least is the bearing edge finder kit, and I look forward to making that as well. So thank you, Doug. I'm blown away by your generosity. Thank you so much. It's awesome stuff, mate. Thank you. All right, so let's go and set up the little milling machine, and let's start milling this steel plate today. All right, I've got some 8mm steel plate, and I'm going to try and use the vacuum table to hold it down. Now, I've done a fair bit of vacuum fixturing work, but predominantly with aluminium. And as the old saying goes, everybody's a hero when you machine aluminium, especially in CNC world. You can hit it hard, hit it fast, take big cuts. But steel and harder materials, that sorts the wheat from the chaff, all right? And I've never done any vacuum fixturing with steel, so I want to see if it works, and a little bit of an experiment. And this will be my last video. So anyway, last video for the year. Let's head on over to the manual mill now and give it a crack, all right?